to the Star Wars figure review. Next time we'll be continuing my 20th anniversary Power of the Force 2 figure lines with this one here. This is the Princess Leia Yavin Ceremony with the Episode 1 Flashback card line. This was towards the end of the Power of the Force 2 line. But first we'll take a look at the packaging that this one comes in. This was like I said, this was end of Power of the Force 2 line, so started including these Phantom Menace flashback photos, which I'll show you in a minute. So there were I think it was about 8 of these figures or something released from that line. So you had Luke, I think Beru Lars, Leia, Palpatine, Vader, and they all include flashback photos of their character equivalent from that trilogy. So you had Beru Lars with Shmi Skywalker and Luke and Anakin, etc, etc. And then if you look on the back, you notice that Leia's counterpart is Padme Amidala, being her mother in later time. I'll read you the bio. It says, Princess Leia Organa was a courageous leader of the Rebel Alliance. She was very much like her birth mother, Queen Amidala of Naboo, who displayed the same adventurous spirit and conviction. Kind of reveals a bit of a big spoiler there. If you should probably realise this mainly if you collected these figures, but before actually seeing Episode 1, because it says there these came out before the release of the Phantom Menace, and it says new characters, vehicles, and more, and worlds. Sorry, to come out later on. That's just repeated in other languages because this is a full European release. So look at the flashback photo card. So on the one bit you have Princess Leia with the just says Princess Leia, and then you have the little slip here. You can pull it down, and it'll change to Queen Amidala of Naboo. So that's from the scene where they take back the palace, and you can change it back to the original trilogy, Princess Leia. So I think this is quite a little clever thing of Hasbro to include. I think you should do this for The Force Awakens when it comes out. I think that'd be quite cool to have maybe release a Darth Vader figure and have a flash forward photo card with Kylo Ren, and then maybe one with Leia and Rey, and then Wedge and Poe Dameron, etc, etc. So R2, BB-8. You kind of get what I mean. So that's the packaging and the flashback photo card. So if you look at the figure, it's quite a decent figure actually. It includes a plastic goods cloak, which can be removed, and you also got the medal, which you can be ready to give to Han or Luke for destroying the Battle of Yavin. I mean, the facial sculpt isn't too good. I like how Hasbro kind of stuck on the behind bun hairstyle along with the ponytail coming down. To be honest, if you have this figure, you're probably actually pretty lucky because I believe Hasbro were going to release an updated version of this figure in the Black Series for Wave 7, but they recently pulled it from the line. I think it was due to costs or something like that. And in its place they've released a Clone Trooper and a Stormtrooper. Like, I'm kind of thinking, what? How many more of these do we need? But to be honest, I don't have that many, so maybe a good thing for me. So yeah, you get the medal, which you can hold in their hands. Of course, that doesn't really slot on very well. I mean, Leia doesn't get one, but it doesn't actually slot onto a character very well, which is a bit of a shame. So you can't give them to Han or Luke. Like I said again, you can remove the cloak from the back of her body, and that's what it kind of looks like. It's like a peg there, so you can see, you can slot it through a little hole in the back of Leia's tunic. I actually think she looks better without the cloak on, because that's the way I have it on display, because she doesn't stand up very well with it on. So I kind of just have it displayed without the cloak on the shelf in the cabinet just beside me there. So, and the articulation includes a swivel neck, swivel shoulders, and swivel waist. And I think there's swivel hips in there, but they're kind of hard to reach, and you can't really tell whether they're swivel or not. It's like the entire dress covers up, and then there's just the waist, torso's under there, the crotch is under there, and you just can't really see anything. You can't work out whether you can move the legs or not. I mean, she's wearing underpants in there, just be careful of that, aware of that. But, and again, I think this is a really good figure just to have this display Because just have her in display mode, kind of like that, holding out the medal, preparing to place it onto Han or Luke. Hang on, there we go. So that is the Black Series Princess Leia. Not the Black Series, the Power of the Force Episode 1 Flashback Photocard Princess Leia. Let's put the cloak back on just so you can see that again. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed looking at that. And I shall be back with some more reviews soon. See you now.